Hi, this is Edo Campo, San Antonio Musicians Talk Show Network. I'm here with John Cortez from Corpus Christi and his crew. They showed up with Jody
and Josh.
Josh, out of sight. Josh is from Austin, Texas. Jody Corpus. Corpus over on this side. Question. Well, first off, let me just start with a comment. You sounded great.
Oh, thank
you.
You.
Absolutely great.
Thank you, appreciate it.
What is the difference between Corpus and San Antonio music?
There's a lot of great musicians in Corpus. So
oh yeah, well, there's a lot of great guys on this side.
Oh yes,
too.
they all come up here in San Antonio. San Antonio's got more of it's a bigger scene.
It's a mecca.
You have a bigger population, more clubs to play.
Yes, sir.
But Corpus has its main clubs that we play everywhere, so there's a good variety of music down there.
How long you been throwing down?
Off and on since high school, so
and
so that's a little ways back. I graduated
10 years ago, right?
I wish. Yeah. So I've been real serious the last 10, 12 years. Real serious.
10, 12 years. What's it feel like to be playing with the next Stevie Ray Vaughan? I know you can't stand that.
No.
See, I just wanted to hit on him like that, and I have to do that, okay?
No.
But I mean, what's it like to be playing with this kind of talent here?
Well, I mean, we've been playing together for almost 14, 15 years.
When I first met him.
I was in Corpus going to college. I met him from a friend, and then he just started playing in a small club, and then one thing led to another, and just played off and on.
Well, that was a dynamite set you did.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was checking out your roles. You did a great job. And pardon, man, you've blown out some vocals. Yeah, going down, huh?
And actually, Jody's from the Dallas area. He happened to move to Corpus a couple years back.
Yeah.
So he's from Dallas.
Well, what took you from Dallas to Corpus? Dallas has got a big scene. That's why you got out.
I met a woman, fell in love.
Oh
she
my
was
God.
in Corpus.
That's even worse.
And no, it's the best decision I ever made.
Wonderful. Then it's a blessing for this guy. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On the side. So, I mean, okay, you got hitched up. Come over here to Corpus.
Yeah.
And then you hooked up with John.
Yeah, I knew I was moving to Corpus, so I started networking weeks before I actually loaded up all of my guitars and came down here.
Okay.
So my third day in Corpus, I got a call from somebody, actually from Adam Stern, that they needed a bass player. So my third day in Corpus, I had.
Oh, great. That's what you get for networking.
Yeah.
That's what we do on this show. We're doing it now.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Susan Beltsy. She's working the camera for us.
Oh, yes,
today.
thank you.
And she's the reason I came out today. Cool. But John, tell me when you got started playing. It's important to the audience.
Let's see. I was probably maybe 6th, 7th grade when I started. My dad had a guitar just laying there at the house.
I was in the 3rd grade when I played.
Oh, yes, you're a drummer. He's a drummer, too.
La Bamba, I learned that.
Oh, yeah. So,
6th grade.
my dad had a guitar he played in church. He just played some chords, so he showed me like the C chord and a couple basic chords, and I kind of just took it from there.
I don't know why I hate the C chord.
Oh, I know. It's not one to learn with. But I started out playing violin.
Oh, my goodness.
No scratching noises, and my mom, no more, try this. So that's how I got the guitar.
So you went to slide.
Yeah, so I started messing around with
There's
that.
an awesome
and,
slide. Great job.
and I just started playing whatever, and I was into hair metal. And I couldn't really play that. Then I heard Zeppelin one day.
Oh, yeah.
And we did that Zeppelin song.
Yeah, you did a little
so
bit
then
of
I fell in
Zeppelin,
love, and I wanted to be the Jimmy Page guy. So I learned all that stuff, and then one day, probably about high school somewhere, and Stevie died.
Okay.
I heard a little bit of it, but then I heard Texas Flood. It's like, whoa. So that's kind of when I switched over to learning what all the different blues was. I already knew some from Jimmy Page, but then Stevie took it to learn by Albert King, Lightning Hopkins,
Oh,
and
yeah.
all those different guys.
I mean, he had a whole
And Jimmy, of course.
vocabulary in music
yeah.
here.
And just went from there.
Jimi Hendrix, absolutely.
It's funny how I met Jody. I was living in Dallas at the time. I had moved to Dallas, he moved to Corpus. I didn't know him. And
That's
then
a
one
funny
day,
story.
I needed a gig, a bass player, because I was still coming down to Corpus to play often.
Yeah.
So my friend Rob, God bless Rob, he said, hey, you should try Jody. I said, who's Jody? Oh, he's cool, blah, blah, he's good. So I called him up, we started talking for like an hour, because he's from Dallas, I was living in Fort Worth.
right.
We just went from there, and then that's for a couple years already. Now I'm back in Corpus.
Now, where do you predominantly play, or are you all over the place right now? Welcome to San Antonio. That's the
Well, when I was playing all the time in San Antonio, we used to play a lot. We used to play Titan Flats, we used to play Sam's Burger Joint, we played a few times, and then little hole in the walls, just anywhere in San Antonio. Then we used to play all over the place, and then when I moved to Dallas, I played up there, and then the pandemic started. And I was
We all
mainly
shut down.
mainly in Corpus. I'm trying. This is the first gig I've been in San Antonio in years. I'm trying to get back, so I'm glad to be back in San
So
Antonio.
I'm so happy. Thank you,
Yeah,
Susan.
so I've been trying to hit up clubs, and there's like,
And now you're on my talk show. You've hit an all-time low. You've hit an all-time low,
oh, you
man.
gotta go play?
No, I'm just saying you found your drummer.
Oh yes, I found your drummer. Yes. Yeah, so trying to get back into wherever we can play in San Antonio. So it's just down the street. It's like our neighbor. In fact, a guy Vic from the Blue Side calls it Cortez Highway because he's come up all the time and play for Earthwave. Play with Ruben V all the time.
Yes,
Hello, Ruben.
yes.
So
He's been on the show. We actually started off with Blood with Morgan, Ruben B. You know, all the guys that have actually created the Mecca which we have, really. So we started off with those guys actually from my apartment.
Oh,
We
wow.
started streaming worldwide. So, I mean, I really got the feeling that audio is one thing. So radio is one thing, right? But to be able to be seen, that's a whole different groove.
Yeah.
You have audio and video, that's a whole different groove. This way people can actually get to know you, and that's what we try to do. So, we have most memorable silly moments. Just think for a moment. What was the silliest thing that's ever happened to you on a gig?
I can name one.
Good.
Go ahead.
There you go. Capture
Of
this.
course, the drummer's gonna have one. I got
Oh,
that.
actually, I got
blood,
two.
yay.
I got two. So the first
Just one.
Okay. Well,
funniest one.
funniest one is I played a gig at Sam's Burger Joint, and then
Oh.
we went all the
It's
way back
enough
to
trouble.
Corpus,
Oh yes.
and I left my bass drum pedal at Sam's Burger Joint. It was $250 bass drum pedal. So
I just bought one for $25, man.
So I basically took the $50 that I made that day and spent it on gas to drive all the way back to San Antonio and then pick it up from the other.
You spent more to get it
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
They should have
because-
shipped it to you,
Yeah,
man.
because you spend time with the pedal,
That's
so
funny.
you tweak it how you like it. So to try to buy another one and tweak it the way you've already had it set up, you
Yeah,
know, it's kind of
yeah.
like, well, okay, I guess I gotta go back and get it. Like,
Sure.
So that was the worst part for me because it was like, you know.
What about you, blood brother? What have you got?
Actually, I think one that comes to mind was recently. I was,
They're always recent.
yeah, I was playing at a friend of mine's.
Think about it.
Oh yeah.
Has, it's hard to explain. He's got a man cave that is basically it's a studio, soundproof, huge PA, 4 Marshall stacks,
Well, this
huge
sounds
bass
good
amp.
already.
He's got his drum set. He's got full concert lights in there, and I was playing at Phil Salazar.
Shout out to doing it.
His family from California was coming in, and his cousin Juju is a studio musician in California, so they were going to come down to a family jam, and he asked me
Shout
to
out
come
to
in and play
Juju.
bass. So we were just jamming on some classic rock stuff, and it took them a while to get the mic set exactly right in front of one of the Marshalls that one of the guitar players was playing through. So I was trying to be mindful of that mic because I'm always moving, so I didn't want to bump into it. So we were jamming, and I was getting into it, and I was just going into a full body throwback at this part of the song where I was going to
Sound like Joe Posada.
really get into it, and I felt that mic stand hit my neck or hit the back of my leg, so I swung my leg forward, but my upper body was already doing this, so I went backwards over a Marshall stack
The pain
in
of
the
it all.
middle of a song.
That's great. And you never stopped, right?
Oh, I had to stop because I was, yeah.
We never stop, right? We never stop.
Try not to.
We try not to.
Well, I was more concerned about Phil's Marshall than the song
You're
at that
back.
point, man.
You're
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
You still suffering?
No, I got through it okay, and actually, and the amp didn't get broken,
So
so.
what the folks think?
Huh?
What did the guys think out
Oh,
there
they
in the
thought I
audience?
was dead. Are you all right? Yeah,
Thank
I'm
God you're still
fine.
alive.
It's the amp, man. Pick up the amp, man. I'm fine.
Save the guitar strap.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
strap, not the guitar. The
I can be
guitar.
replaced. This can't.
Johnny, your turn, man.
I got a real quick story. I played a house party once.
Yeah,
And
just
it was,
once.
well, a few times. Anyhow, it was a house party. We were playing in the living room. The whole neighborhood was there. With a bunch of different bands playing. It was so small. The bathroom was right there. I had to play in the bathroom. So I was like, so I'm playing right there because I couldn't play because we were playing that room. Drummer took part. The drummer took out the whole dang thing. It wasn't a 5-piece drummer. They wasn't on the drum. It was like a 10-piece drummer.
4-piece.
Anyway, so I'm playing there. That's one. But then another one, my old drummer, Cornelius Reese, rest his peace, he died back. He's played with Little Joe. He's a Tejano, awesome player.
Oh,
anyways,
Tejanos really throw down, man.
Oh, yeah.
Drummers? Oh, they're awesome.
so I picked them up. We're taking a trailer coming to San Antonio. Play at Swig's Martini Bar. Remember that downtown?
Yeah.
So we're going, hey Ernie, you got all your stuff? Yeah, I got my stuff down. You got your cymbals, got everything. Oh yeah, I got everything. Cause he would put everything outside. Boom, we take off. Get San Antonio, we're setting up. So, where are my cymbals? I said, Ernie, I thought I told you. He left them outside. And he had expensive. He had a what's that?
It was like basically like a heart piece.
I just
Yeah,
paid
he had. They were
$600.
expensive
Yeah.
cymbals.
You paid
So I said, what do you
$600.
have, kid? Don't worry, I got you. That's what he said. I got my hi-hat.
Sure.
So he played the whole night. The hi-hat. Psst, psst. He took the bottom one off.
Yeah.
And then, psst,
Oh, yeah.
like the little monkeys.
Sure.
So we played the
That's
gig.
funny.
We played the gig that way. Ernie was a character, so yeah, he did that. And
Wow.
the little tiny fucking. It sounded never missed a beat.
Yeah.
That was a cool
Yeah.
place. That place in.
I love hi-hats for crash cymbals, actually. I really do. I used to have two when I was playing with Christi. Nonetheless, let's go into shout-outs because Susan's getting tired of it.
Okay, yes.
Shout out. What's your shout out to your friends? Anybody that you can think of that you want to shout out to? Be it your family, your son, your daughter. Your shot.
I give a shout out to my wife Adrian.
Hey, the wife is in the house out of sight.
But I'd also like to give a shout out to these guys here because if it
All right.
wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here.
Amen to that. Brother man, what's your shout out?
My shout out is to my significant other, my hetero life mate, my wife, my lovely Lark.
Oh, he's it.
I love you, baby.
All right.
My family up in Dallas, the Jamily in Corpus Christi. Y'all know who you
All
are.
right.
Linda,
Baylor.
Michelle, Joanne, all the crew at the Exchange, John Cortez and Josh Lee. Man, thank you. Shout out to you and you.
You're very welcome. Susan's my camera for the day, so
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
grateful.
you.
I'm grateful. Johnny, what
to
is
my-
yours?
to
By
my-
the way, I call you Johnny. because
That's fine.
I
That's what my
love that
family
kind of
calls
stuff.
me.
Oh, out of sight. See?
To all my family in San Antonio. All
Yeah.
my, they're not even here tonight, but anyway.
Well,
Oh yes. To my boys, John and Michael, I have identical twin boys. To their mommy, Melda, hello. I never hear anything about it until her hi. To my parents, I guess, my brother.
All right.
Everybody in Corpus, all the jammers, and to Ralph Davila, the guitar devil, I call him. He's an amazing guitar player. He's come up here with us in San Antonio before. Already. He has a band called Left Hand Devil, so check them out.
Left Hand Devil.
Yeah. Left Hand Devil, they play like jazz fusion. To everybody that loves guitar, music, bass, play something. If you play this, play some music.
Amen. Out of sight. That's so solid. My shout out would be to my family, my son Ed Ocampo Jr., the guys at Teen Canteen, the guys at Fitzgerald's. We're doing a concert April 16, 2023, Sunday. Fitzgerald's opens up for the first time on a Sunday
Awesome.
for my talk show concert. Got Ken Slavin finishing the night off. Prior to that, we've got those number 3 dinners, Henry Brunn, International Trio, and then we have the Nightcrawler started off with blues, just what you guys
Oh, yes.
do. You know, we've got to have every kind of, it's such an
Nightcrawler.
eclectic lineup, and I think it's going to go well. Regardless, it's going to go.
Awesome.
You know, it's just like any other gig, it goes.
It goes.
And you spin it like a top, John Lennon said this, spin it like a top and see where it goes. You know? So anywho,
I'd like to say thank you to San Antonio Blues Society for having us out here at the
Yes.
club.
Amen.
Awesome. Thank you,
$20
Bacon
you
Scott.
can become somebody. Okay? I'm going for 15. I'm shooting. So San Antonio Musicians Talk Show Network, we're out of here. We're just thanking you so much for tuning in. And the John Cortez trio, man, from Corpus Christi, out of sight. Now a part of our stable. Out of sight. We love you. Go out and go do something good for somebody today, because we're out to change the world one day at a time. Is that all right?
Yes.
Awesome. Out of sight. We do it.